everybody. So I am knocking my phone off the noise for starters. Hi everybody. Hi ladies. Hi gentlemen. So as you've just seen, I've just put a video up about the things I bought today from a craft fair, and one of the items was the word snow. Now I was thinking about just doing the letters up, and then I thought, what shall I do? Now I have been working on like a little side project that when that's done I'll be able to show you that. But in the meantime, because I've recently started to do things for Christmas, like Christmas, or I did like a Christmas mirror the other day, and I think I did something else on the group that was Christmassy as well. Well, anyway, I thought, why don't I make a canvas and use the word that I've got on the canvas? Now I'm going to do this mixed media canvas. It's something that, like I say, when I saw the lettering today, I've been wanting to do a mixed media project for ages now. I've been saying it on the group for weeks, and I just thought, do you know what, now's the perfect opportunity because I've got the lettering and I've been buying loads of little Christmassy things from the range, so I'm going to be incorporating that as well into this mixed media canvas, and it'll just be something then I can hang come Christmas. And if you've come across these words, like the word snow, or if you've come across any of the, the Christmas words, then maybe you can do one too. So this is how I'm going to do mine. So I've got a plain canvas. Now this canvas measures, it measures 2, 4, 6, 8 by 2, 4, 8 by 8. So it's a fair decent canvas, but it won't take up that much room when it comes to Christmas. Now I'm going to use my watercolour brush pens for this to get the colour on. And like I say, once I've finished doing my little side project, which is the mixed media project, I'll be able to show you that too. So I'm going to start off. I've got some water in this brush, and all I'm going to do is just wet. Now, Okay, so I've just done the front. I have fast forwarded it because, you know, I was only building up my colours, and I think I'm quite happy with it. I know it looks sort of all over the place, and it does, but it's a mixed media project. It doesn't have to be perfectly painted. I've also done the sides. I did the sides in brown and purple, and I used my wet brush then to blend in the colours. So I think that's going to be our main thing. Now, I've already sort of, I don't know, pre-picked my papers. I'm going to use some papers on this. I'm going to use this one. It's Graphic 45. And I want to cut it. I'm just going to put that aside a second because I want to cut it diagonal. In order to do that, and again, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I know that is, but I'm going to mess it up now. Oh, my papers are falling everywhere. Right, okay, let me see. I don't want all that to be showing, so how much do I want? Shall we say that goes to corner, which is perfectly what I want, what I'm after. I think I'm going to go there. Take this away again. Bring that around. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. That there. And then I have got, where did I just put it? I have got this one for the top. But I'm just debating on whether it would look. I don't want this one to go around the corner. Yeah. Yes, indeed. This is side sack. I'm going to cut this one down. So I will, let's say, cut it there, for argument's sake. Again, I want the rough edges. And then that there, like so. So we got that. You all see that? So if you want to know where I'm going, where my head's at, we're going that, like that, perhaps. I'm not sure yet all the way. Yeah, so let's see. Right, I'm gonna ink these edges now. I have got some gold, and I'm going to use my Tim Holtz now. I might use, because I want it to be oldish, I'm going to use Vintage Autumn, and I'm going to use a brush. Before I use a brush, let me do this side first. Just want to messy cut it. There, just like so. And we need a brush. No M brushes. I'm going to ink the edges without the brush first. So how is everybody today? As you all sort of know from previous video, I went to a craft fair today. It was really good actually, because I only found out about it. Now I want to drag the ink, raise it down slightly because I want you to see what I'm doing. I'm going to wet my brush. Now, this is the little trick I had to do. Drag the ink into the picture. So you can go as high or as low as you possibly want to go. And because you're doing it with a wet brush, it'll drag it for you. See how it's dragging the ink? Now, I'm going to dab instead of paint. So I'm going to just dab that ink. Like so. And the same with this side as well, methinks. Yeah, I saw those words and I thought, do you know what? Something I really want to have a go at. And I said to the lady, did she have any like plain ones? And that was the plain ones she got, but I'm not bothered because I'm not going to change it drastically, but I just want to sort of use it in my canvas. So I'm going to ink those edges. Now I'm going to bring the ink in a bit because I do want it in that corner more than I want it on the edges. Now if I'm finding there's not enough ink on here to drag and there's not hardly any on my brush, wet the brush with the ink, go in the corner a little bit more, but dab it. Because your paper's already wet, it'll give the illusion that it's always been there. You won't purposely wet the paper. And even though my paintbrush is wet, it's not completely wet. Does that make sense? Hope I'm making sense. It's actually quite late here tonight. It's about, to get rough guess, about 10:30. Seem to be doing my videos quite late at night recently because I'm so busy through the day. And I just want to say while I'm doing this, thank you to all my new subscribers. I have been looking, and thank you for your support. Please keep watching me though, because there are projects coming up that I have always wanted to try. It's something I've done once before, but I wanted one, I'd have guessed then, I wanted one for our front door last year and never got the chance to do it. So I've said to Chris, I'm gonna do it this year, whatever it takes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I've used vintage photo, it'll focus now, vintage photo on the corners. So I'm gonna leave that sit where it is. And then I'm going to do the same with this edge and I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've done the two edges now. I'm going to leave this one sit while I work on this one. Now, because I've got the colours in the canvas, so if I bring back the canvas, you'll see that there's different colours in there. And because I'm using the word snow, I want the colours to pop. Now I'm going to use a different brush. Let me see. No, don't have to use a different brush. I'm going to use this as pink. Now, what is actually the actual colour of it? Soft pink. And I had these pads off eBay ages ago. They're just normal ink pads. There's nothing special to them. And again, I'm just dabbing onto that brown, especially in the corners, to give it that bit of a dusty effect. yeah, the ink pads were not expensive at all. I think they were something like £3, and I've had them for ages. And there's lots of different colours to choose from. And I use them for all sorts of things. Flowers, cards, all sorts, just all sorts. But this one's actually got like a pearl shimmer to it. So it's not, even though it's pink, it's not like a rich, it dies down. It's sort of, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like a, it's got sort of a glimmer in it, which is nice when you're doing projects like this, because you can sort of see can you see that? I don't know whether the camera will pick that up. I promise it's there. Should use a sponge actually. Don't know why I'm not using a sponge, because a sponge would be easier. Yeah, I've had them ages, so I'm going to put that one aside. With this one, because of the green, it's a lot darker. So I'm going to make sure there's plenty of ink on this brush. Come on. Right, it calls for my big brush. And all I'm doing is circular motions because the bristles are quite thick. There. Don't know whether I was better off doing it like that. Yeah. Can you see? I don't know whether the pink, because I've used the brown on there, it is hard to see, but I promise you it is there. Might have to do this canvas in 2 parts. I'm going to dye down, now I should use a sponge really. I'm going to dye down that green, and all I'm doing is circular motions because I don't want the lines of the bristles on my paper. So if I use circular motions, it's going all over the paper, but it's dyeing down the green, so it's not so bright. I don't know whether you can see the pink. You can see it quite dark there. And I'm gonna, just in these corners, there we are, just gonna darken the corners with my ink paper pad. There we are. There's that one, and that one's perfectly fine as it is. Now I'm going to put the lid on this, and those are my papers done for now. I don't want to play about them too much. Now I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to use, I think, some tacky glue to stick this down. Now I do have, just having a look to see, should I use this brush really? Let's see if I'm just having a look to see if I've got another brush that I can use. Well, that'll do. Sorry guys. I must get some more tacky glue. Tacky glue is the best glue, wet glue, apart from that stuff I did pick up from the works that that you can possibly find, because it's so diverse. You can use it for almost anything. So I'm just going to glue that down there like so, and then I'm going to get my other piece. It looks quite effective, doesn't it? The ink pads, like I say, I'm working on a project quite similar to this, but I want to do it and then show you what I'm doing. Yeah, because I do. Right, let me just... Right, now my ink pad is there. And we're going that way. Now the reason I coloured everything on this was because when I put the papers down, you would see it, and you have. I quite like the effect of that because the paper looks as if it's always been there, there's no change. So now that's done, I am going to grab my gold. Now this is metallic ink gold. Where did I get this? Range, I think it was the other day. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the edge where those paper lines are now with my gold ink pad. And it comes up. You can even go down the sides with it if you wanted. It's metallic as well, so it can go on metal. It's supposed to go on metal. But it looks quite effective. I don't know whether you can see it or whether the camera's not focusing because I'm too close. Like I say, I might have to do this in 2 parts. Because, I don't know, I think I might have to do this in 2 parts. Now I am going to just go up a touch. Rub it in with my finger. There. Right, okay. Where's the lid to that? Use. Right, now I want... I'm not finished yet. No. Right, I want some sort of old style writing. So let me find... Okay, so I was going to say I haven't got like any words in, or I need to buy some old style wording, but I haven't got any. I think I have ordered some. Somebody's on his way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is graphic 45. It has got old style writing on. I'm going to use my scissors. Just cut that border away first off before we start. And I'm going to ink these edges with walnut stain instead of the vintage photo. And then some at the bottom here, so that's the first one. And then the second one, I really like using like old style vintage writing. It's something that you can always find handy in a project, especially this sort of size. I am going to use this corner piece, even though there's not much writing on there, but I think it'll be really pretty for the project. I've got it in mind. So I'm going to ink them up. I haven't inked that up. That's the only piece I haven't inked up. Where's my... Again, using tacky glue to stick this down. Let's go... Let me see. There, and there. See? I think. So I'm going to go there with my first piece. I'm going to go you, my second piece. There, like so. I'm going to go here with my fourth piece. Now this is my third piece. I don't know whether I'll need another piece, but we'll see what comes now. Right. Now, that's what it's looking like at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I did say right at the very start that this canvas would need two sort of parts. I'm going to leave you wondering what the next part is going to be. I will try and upload them the same night. See if you can work out what the next part is going to be. I mean, the word snow's got to go on, yeah, I've got to decorate that. What do you think I'm going to do with it? I'm just going to leave it out there to see what you guys think. Do you like it so far? I mean, I love it. I love the way I've used the colours. I love the way the papers are sinking like they've always been there. I love the old-fashioned writing. I just love it. Let me know in the comments below, and I will look forward to hearing from you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Take care. No star, good night, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye now.